know why they're saying them, and to be honest with you, half the time they don't even believe what they're saying themselves. Like Tommy, I'll tell you straight, I've got this guy figured out, and that's why he doesn't want to talk to me, yeah?
You guys had a run-in with...
We had a
He
run-in
ran
with him.
away.
What happened?
He ran away.
Is the
You know
footage,
what,
the
I've
footage
never,
is online, isn't it?
the footage is online, but I've never ever told on social media the full story. So you want the full story?
Yeah, exclusive. Let's do this.
Exclusive, yeah. This
Wow.
is what actually happened between us and Tommy Robinson.
Okay.
So we were in Iraq, and we come back that day to Birmingham Airport.
Wait a minute, what are you doing in Iraq?
In Iraq, we're there, yeah, like providing frontline humanitarian support to
ISIS,
victims of
obviously.
ISIS.
I mean, to victims of
to
ISIS.
victims of ISIS and stuff like that. And we even like, you know, we got attacked and stuff, and there was bombs that were going off near us. So we're coming back from Birmingham Airport, and we're getting near my house. We're 1 minute away from my house. And you see these big crosses and these big ugly geezers, yeah.
Look like
This is
toes.
Birmingham, yeah? Birmingham, yeah?
Yeah,
Birmingham,
that's Stratford
yeah.
Road.
Big like guys just. I was like making fun of them and that, because like even though they're awake, they're snoring. They're like, and they've got crosses and that, and they're like,
Is
like
this the EDL one?
these fake ass Christians, yeah. So I'm like, huh? Why is there crosses in the middle of Sparkbrook? Because that's not something you see in Sparkbrook. So as we've gone past, I've seen the one with the red hair, yeah.
Is that Muslim area?
The big
Sparkbrook?
woman, huh?
Is that Muslim area?
Yeah. So I've seen the woman with the red hair that rolls with them, like, yeah, proper cheeky
Britain
one and
first.
that, yeah, Britain first and them. I've seen her and I've gone, yo, that's her. And then I've seen Paul Golding. Then I've
Who's
seen
that? Who's that? Just-
No,
that's
we
the
didn't see
Britain's
Tommy
first
at first,
guys.
remember?
They're from Britain's first, yeah. Then I seen Tommy.
No, we didn't see Tommy till after. We only saw them two at that point.
I saw Tommy, man. I seen Tommy. So I seen Tommy and I'm like, yo, jump out. So he stopped the car. We put the windows down. I'm like, yo, stay there. Don't move. We're parking up and we're
And
coming
you
back.
recorded this?
They recorded
No,
that.
they
They
recorded-
recorded that footage.
We're
That's
in
on
the
their
car,
video.
so we've just stopped and we've gone, stay there, don't go anywhere. And they're
Okay.
saying, yeah, come.
Yeah.
Not in like, yo, come fight us, but yeah,
Yeah.
come talk to us, talk
Yeah,
to us.
yeah.
So we've gone round the corner, parked up the car, and waited for him to get out the car. I've started running. He's behind me. I've seen one of my
Who's he?
friends.
Tommy?
No,
He-
him.
he was
him.
running towards
so
them.
we're going towards them, and as we've got there, they've already got this guy cornered.
Who?
This one random guy.
On a bike.
But this random guy, he's like, he was.
Oh, the EDL?
No. He was just from the area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was from the area, a random guy, and he didn't know what he was talking about. So, like, he wasn't very educated in Islam and stuff like that. Let's just say, yeah, and they were just going at him, and he had no answer for anything. Do you know what I mean? And there's 10 of them around him, very
Camera in his
intimidating. Camera in his face, microphone in his face, and everything. And they say, oh, this, that, and the other. So now we've turned up, and this guy's gone. Oh yeah, now you got someone that knows what they're talking about. Talk to him in it. Because
he knows you?
Yeah, he must have knew who I was.
Because you were on Channel 4 documentary.
Yeah,
all that kind of
extremely British Muslims and all of that. Yeah. So, what did that say? Yeah. So, Tommy's put the thing in my face now. You get me, and he's asking me like whatever, and he's asking him and
What was he
whatnot.
asking?
I can't even
He
remember.
asked you.
Oh, he was
asked
like,
you,
he tried to give me a
terrorists.
fact. He was like, 30 people convicted of terrorism in this area, and it's a hotbed of terrorism. And I was like, okay, hold on. 30 people in what period of time? Because if it's 30 people in 1 year, that's a lot. But if it's 30 people in forever, that's not a lot. That's not enough to call it a hotbed of extremism. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's more problems in other places.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so let's talk about this. And then he said something, and I was like, okay, I know the answer to these things. Make sure you know what you're talking about before you speak to me.
Is that what you said to him?
Yeah. But when I said to him in what period of time, because I had just studied that fact.
And he's recording this,
Yeah, he's recording it, and I've got him on it, because I was like, okay, have they actually been convicted? In what period of time was it? Because that has a big impact on what we're talking about here.
Right.
So you answer that and tell me. And he was like, oh,
You got me there, bro.
you got me there. He actually put his hands up and he's gone, you got me there. So now in my head, I've just gassed myself up like, yeah, you got Tommy Robinson. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now I'm getting ready to ask my questions, because remember, I've only answered his. So I'm getting ready to ask mine, and from my right hand side, somebody comes over to Paul Golding, because they had a media guy with them, the guy that had the camera and everything. He was from some media station, so he knows about the media and whatnot, and he's gone, yo, this is the guy from that Channel 4 program. He was on Extremely British Muslims, da 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 da. As soon as he's told him that, they realize this guy knows what he's talking about. And they're like, everybody in the van, everybody in the van.
No, listen,
So
we gotta
they're all
give
rushing
credit.
each other into the van. Tommy stayed.
We've got to give credit where credit is due. Tommy actually was willing to stay and talk.
He wanted to talk,
first.
but they were dragging
Dragged him
him.
out.
All of them were in the van. If you watch the video, you see, you know that woman with the red hair, yeah? She's always up in everybody's face and doing this and that, yeah? Watch the video. She's in the van, seatbelt on, window a little bit cracked open. She's like, get in, get in, get in. She did not want it. Paul Golding did not want it because these guys knew. Because I'm saying to them, oh, you want to talk about ISIS? I've just come back from Iraq. Come, let's talk about ISIS. They couldn't, they had nothing, they couldn't use anything against me. I would have done them on any fact that they wanted to talk about. And they knew this. So they realized that, oh, we're going to get made to look silly. And Paul was probably watching Tommy when Tommy said, okay, you've got me there. And he thought, yo, this is going to go wrong for us. So they all were getting into the vans, and if you watch the video,
Tommy
at that point, I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I'm there, I'm going, get out the van. I've been waiting for this opportunity. I want to talk to you, and now just talk to me. Now come, man, like come. No one's going to say nothing to you. And they're saying, oh no, we're going to go somewhere. We say, okay, let us follow you. We'll come somewhere with you. And we'll think the same to him, get in the van, get in the van. Are you dumb?
Saying to me, get in the
There's
van.
10 of you lot, and you're trying to kidnap him, take him into the van.
Is that what
They
he
said,
said? And I said, look, I'll follow
let's
you, we
meet
got the
somewhere,
car.
we'll follow you, come, and we'll just have a chat. All I want to do is have a chat with you, because I'm confident, yeah, that like I can destroy any of the points that they're going to make. But the other thing is, I know what they're doing. I can see it very clearly, and other people can't. And this geezer, Tommy Robinson, yeah, does not know what he's talking about. He doesn't know. He's getting some sort of funding or something like that, yeah, to say the things that he's saying. But I can just tell when I look at his body language, he doesn't even believe the things that he's saying. Because if you really believe what you're saying, and if that is the actual truth, then why do you need to manipulate it? And so many times you get caught manipulating it and twisting it and making up these fake videos and all of that. If something is the truth, why do you need to do that? If something is the truth, why do you even need to change it a little bit?
On that point, when we actually confronted them and everything, you can see our video was live.
Yeah.
Right? Our video from the minute when we stood
Theirs is
there and
edited.
started filming, and their camera was rolling as well. But on their edited version, it removes all of the parts where they look like idiots. The only bits they kept in it were bits where they're saying to me, get in the car. And I'm saying to them, I'm not going to get in the car with you. They didn't finish the whole sentence where it's saying, come, you want to talk, let's talk. We're not here to be hostile. We're not here to argue. We're not here to be violent. We've got the answers that you claim to be looking for. Let's do it. But on their video, they made it out that, no, we didn't do a runner. We didn't do a runner. Those guys got scared. Those guys didn't want to...
This guy's tactic, and this is for anybody that ever bumps into these idiots, yeah? Their tactic is to confuse you, yeah? And to get a reaction out of you. They want you to get angry so that they can manipulate it. The best thing that you can do is stay calm.
Smile.
And remember, just because somebody's asking you questions doesn't mean that you have to answer them. Yeah? If somebody's asking you questions, it doesn't mean that you need to answer them.
Especially if you don't know
Because
the answer.
yeah, they're just trained to go out, say certain things, ask certain things, and get a certain reaction. And that's all that they want from you. I'm confident that these guys are on somebody's payroll and they're getting paid to go out there and do this mischief. It's probably Dajjal himself. Yeah, he's probably got them on the payroll and he's sending them out there because they don't even believe in what they're doing. I swear they don't believe that it's true. Because they look into Islam that much and they talk to Muslims that much that they know that that's not what Muslims are about. They know it. They know it.
But you know what's striking is that when they saw that there's someone from the Islamic community, they realized who's got a good track record.
Yeah.
Who's a humanitarian. Who's probably, because you guys not only do humanitarian work internationally, but you do it nationally within the UK as well.
Locally,
So you guys have done the work outside, you're doing the work inside, you're kind of doing what he wishes he could do. Or he's not doing.
says that he does.
So like, he claims to be a, let's say for example, British nationalist.
Bro, I'm Britain first. Yeah. I'm more Britain first than Britain first.
Okay.
We are.
Yeah.
Because this is what we do. We're British Muslims. Yeah. And Britain is proud of what we do. Because when we talk about British values and stuff, isn't that exactly what we uphold? You talk about be kind to your neighbors, be kind to everybody, look out for each other. Do you know what I'm saying? In your own country and in other countries.
What you're saying is
all
that
of these sorts of things. We do it better than they do.
Yeah. What you're saying is that basically on a communal level or on a national level, you have more to show, you guys,
Yeah.
than they do.
Of course.
When you look at the video of when we saw them, when we said to them, we've just come back from a humanitarian mission in Iraq and we got bombed by ISIS. Now normally when you answer his questions or you say something to him, his reaction, he's got something ready to say. Watch the video and you see his face when that was said. He was like, you just came back from Iraq. Yeah, we got bombed by ISIS. Tell me a little bit more about that then. Before getting dragged into the van.
He did not want
See, that's
He did not want to speak
conversation.
because the person he's looking for is the
It was
guy
at
who's
that
going to say...
moment that Tommy knew that
So-
he up.
So why is Tommy not doing this himself then? Why is Tommy not going on the front lines? I mean, if you think about if his whole motto is that he's against terrorism and things like that,
Yeah.
and there are opportunities for him to do the things that you guys are doing, for example.
Yeah.
Yet he's deciding instead of doing that to stay in the UK, stir up problems and create mischief, like you just
That's
mentioned.
what he is. That's what
Isn't
he's
that
about.
just separating, creating more problems within the British community?
That's what he
Bro,
wants. He's
there's-
not there to
this-
help
this
people.
guy-
He's not there to do any good. He's there to create divisions and to
Yeah.
make people fight each other.